Welcome back to BrainFLoTv. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Man, let's get right into this topic. At 61 years old, you filed for a divorce after you've been married for like 39 years. We talking about Judge Mathis and his lovely wife, who are now estranged and on their way to being completely divorced. Linda Mathis, who has been married to Judge Gregory Mathis for goddamn near 40 years, filed for divorce from the 61-year-old TV personality on August 22nd of 2024. Damn it, man. I'm going to be real with you. If you look at Judge Mathis looks his age. No shade, but he looks like a dude that's trying to look younger, but he is that age that he is. If you look at Linda Mathis, Linda looked like she been a kept woman all these years. She looks like she has been pampered. She might be 61, but she looks about 45 years old. And you know what they say about women when they hit their 40s, right? They ready to turn up. Well, that libido is all the way up. She needs thick, dick, left, right, center, this way, that way. I don't think the judge is able to do all that anymore. But that's a part of the commitment that comes with marriage, though, right? Understanding that you're going to be together for life and your husband might not be able to do the things that he used to do, throw that back out, but you're going to hang in there, right? I'll see you next lifetime type of thing. I don't know. I feel like she had enough. Whatever's going on behind the scenes, she done had enough of it, and she's out of there. It's messed up. Damn near 40 years of marriage down the drain. Could you imagine how much has been invested in that marriage over 40 years? I know he did not see that coming. He probably thought we could work it out throughout everything and anything because we done made it this far. That's why, man, when you see people, them older people celebrating 60 years, 70 years of marriage and they're old as hell, just trust and believe that that's a true sign of real love because they done been through some shit and they made it through the storm. So they deserve credit. But nowadays, ain't what it used to be. And these old women, they jumping ship too. And of course they have an excuse for it. And the excuse is, back in the day, your grandmama didn't have a choice. She just had to stay there because the world was geared more towards men. And now that women could go out and make their own money, shut up. That ain't it. Don't try to discredit our grandmothers. They had choices. There were women back in my grandmama time that had multiple men, multiple children from multiple different men, and there were women who left their husbands and went on with somebody else. Your grandmama just wasn't one of them because she saw the long road. She saw the light at the end of the tunnel. She made sacrifices so that her future generations could be somewhat more together. She had a plan and a goal in mind. That's what that was. Nowadays, it's all about for self. So, everybody is wondering, what is Linda asking in this divorce? What does she want from Judge Mathis? Well, here we go. Because E! Online put it out there in public, Judge Mathis' estranged wife Linda wants his support. Not only does she want to leave the marriage and divorce him after almost 40 years of marriage, she wants spousal support. So Linda Mathis filed for a divorce from her husband of 39 years, Gregory Mathis, on August 2nd. And according to the court documents, in the filing, Linda listed the date of the former couple's separation as July 17th of 2024. And she said that it was because of irreconcilable differences. Irreconcilable differences basically means, listen, we done tried everything. It is irretrievably broken. We just cannot work anything out together. It's best for us to go our separate ways. After 39 damn years? Really? Now, as for what the mother of four is seeking from her now ex-husband, Linda has requested spousal support from Greg. Spousal support. So she wants a check on her way out the door while asking that the court waives his right to request support from her. So check it. We divorcing. She wants a check from him, but she also wants the court to waive his rights to seek support from her. Now, they don't have any children that are the age they need to get somebody to take care of them. The judge was on TV for over a decade. And first on his show, Judge Mathis, which aired way back in 1999, and it ran all the way to 2023. That is long to be on TV. He been racking up them checks for a long time. And then they had the spinoff, Mathis Court with Judge Mathis, which premiered in the fall of 2023 and is still in running right now. Plus the old show went into syndication, so he's picking up a check from that as well. The 61-year-old also appeared with Linda and their 4 kids, so they are both 61 years old. You see this? Now, you know when people say, man, if you get you somebody who is way younger, you know, the relationship not going to work because age difference. If you get you somebody that's way older, the relationship ain't going to work because of age difference. Apparently, if you get you somebody who you are the same exact damn age, it might not work either, right? Just in this case right here, Judge Mathis and his wife are both 61 years old. The 61-year-old judge also appeared with his wife, Linda, who is now to be his ex-wife, and they have 4 kids. They have a daughter whose name is Jade, 39 years old. Then they have Kamara, who's 36 years old, as well as their sons, Greg Jr., who's 35, and Amir, who's 34. So none of their children are children age that needs spousal support or child support, rather. But she not leaving without a check. So she's like, give me my spousal support. And guess what? I think the courts are going to give it to her if you use Dr. Dre's marriage, divorce as the same thing. I don't think they had children who, nah, that's a lie, because Dr. Dre and his wife had children who still needed support, age-wise. I mean, up until you're 18, and then if you're in college, university studying, the courts might say you're responsible to keep paying that support until that child graduates college. So that child could be 19, 20, 21, 22 before you're done paying. Anyways, their kids are in their 30s. One's pushing 40. Greg and Linda tied the knot in 1985 after meeting at Eastern Michigan University and dating for 4 years. Another thing, people will say, don't rush into marriage. Take your time, date, get to know each other. Shit, they dated and courted for 4 years before they even got married. And then they stayed married for 39, almost 40 years, and it still ended in a divorce. The TV personality, Greg Mathis, he credited his wife for her support with establishing his career during the 2002 episode of the Mathis Family Matters. He said it was her. It was really my family that was the foundation of my success, he said. After coming out of the streets in Detroit, turning my life around, Linda allowed me to work 15 hours a day, 5-6 days a week, because that's what it took to be successful. Newsflash message for a lot of you women who want a successful man but don't want the man that works a lot, because you want somebody who be on the couch with you, help run around with the kids with you, wash dishes and clean the house. You will never have a successful man. You will have a housebroken man who helps you do everything around the house. The way how he is set up, Judge Mathis, them corporate dollars will be coming in. We talking about he's making millions of dollars, life-changing money. Y'all, you know what I mean? Generational wealth setup kind of money. Their 4 children are going to be good, even though they're already good as adults, because they've been able to provide that for them throughout their life. But inheritance-wise, they're going to be super good on the other end. So that's a little news flash for those who want that stay-at-home daddy man, but still somebody who is earning enough to pay the bills. It doesn't go both ways. It's one or the other. That's why Judge Mathis said to his wife, She was the one. Linda allowed me to work 15 hours a day. She wasn't interrupting him. She wasn't telling him he got to come help her clean the house. He got to help her raise the kids. He got to this, he got to that. And when thinking about that, I guess she deserved that spousal support, right? Because she allowed him to work the 15 hours a day, 5 days, 6 days a week that was required in order to become as successful as he is. So it's that support, he said, that allowed me to pursue the career and the success that you see before you today. Wow. Now, at that time, Linda even agreed, and Linda said, our love and support runs deep. That's how the Mathis family rolls. This is the same woman who then went and filed for a divorce. I'm telling you, life is paradoxical and strange at times. Check it. A woman will pressure a man. Marry me, you better put a ring on it. We've been dating for 4 years now, Greg, and I'm not going another year. I don't want to be no forever girlfriend. I don't want to be no side chicken baby mama. You're going to marry me. I've given you 4 years. And he's pressured, right? And he marries her. And then she gives him all these years and all these kids and still ends up being the one to go file a divorce right after saying our love and support runs deep. And that's how the Mathis family rolls. Now sign these divorce papers. Oh man, that's messed up. Now, at 61, you filing for a divorce? I think you're going through a midlife crisis, mama. I think you need to go sit down somewhere in the house. Y'all got a lot of money. Go to the vacation house. Take some time. I don't know, maybe you need a side dude for a couple of weeks or months, whatever. Take a trip to Jamaica. Get your groove back, something. But divorcing after damn near 40 years of marriage, understand that you will never have that in your life again, right? Now, despite the filings, the exes have spent a lot of time together this past year, even though they have filed for divorce. Now, back in June, Linda even shared photos and videos of the family gathering with Greg in honor of Father's Day. You know, and she's all smiling in the picture. She's hugging up on her husband. It looks like the perfect family picture. I think they've made a decision amicably between each other. It ain't working out, but we're going to hold it together and be respectful, friendly, loving still for the children's sake. Now, even though the children aren't minors, it's still important to their psyche to not be enemies in front of them. Now, despite the filing, it says they have spent a lot of time together this past year. So, of course, spending a lot of time looking like a family, looking like things are going to work out, and then boom, sign these divorce papers. Wow. Quoted as saying, had such a beautiful time celebrating Father's Day with my family and friends at the Johnson residence yesterday. This is what she wrote on Instagram. Very uplifting to see all the fathers being celebrated, especially my husband and my son-in-law, Ryan. Damn. And then she went and filed a divorce. Sheesh. You know, I know Greg Mathis got blindsided by this. I know he did not see this coming. But they'll be splitting up all their belongings. They'll be going their separate ways pretty soon if they're not able to fix it. And then that's going to be that. Listen, leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this. What do you think about them filing for divorce, or she filing for divorce at 61 years old from her 61-year-old husband after damn near 40 years of marriage? You think it's a cool move? I mean, people do what they want to do, right? And obviously, our opinion of it is not worth nothing because it's their life. But I'm just saying, if you put yourself in her shoes, what would you have done? This is one of them what would Jesus do kind of questions. I'm asking you, what would you do? I'll catch you on the next video and in this comment section. I'm out. Peace.